the key thing for me when I first played Devil May Cry was that it was more than just a action game with great combat and gameplay. It was almost a cultural statement. It had great music, fashion, like he's so stylish, and great music, and so all of those things made it more than all the other games that were around there. So our thinking was, okay, if we've got to reboot this and make it fresh again, we should be looking at the stuff that's underground now, the kind of the music, the kind of action, the movies, the cinematography, the kind of clothing, the attitude, like that's going on now underground, that's not really been exposed that much in gaming, and kind of revamp that, but keep the essence, the kind of the magic of the gameplay alive. And basically, it allows us to kind of change the expectations of what he can do in terms of even gameplay-wise, like the moves he has and everything. We're starting from the beginning, and it affords us. It's something that we decided with Capcom, that it affords us a lot of creative freedom to explore things in the story that maybe haven't been explained about his origin.
The idea with any reboot, as you've seen, we have plenty of meaningful templates in both film and TV about how to go about that. And we're leveraging a massive amount of the existing canon, obviously, but sort of replacing it in this current cultural context that we're in. And so it's sort of essential to have our partners in Japan to let us know when we're getting too far from the tether point and to understand what to respect, because there's plenty in what was DMC that is worthy of preservation and in fact is required in order for the game to continue to be successful, because it's never not been an awesome game, and every installation of every version has been awesome. So there's no point in throwing away anything. It's just figuring out how to update it and make it relevant for today.
We looked at lots of different kind of references and inspirations, and one thing that struck out to me was that in the late 70s there was this whole movement, like the punk rock and new wave movement, which was really about disenfranchised youth, sick to death with what society had to offer. So I think we're actually in a similar kind of situation coming up with the recession and unemployment and the financial crisis. I think there is a disenfranchised youth. So we are looking at what's going on with music, fashion, culture that's underground, trying to recapture that energy, make it new again, which is why the trailer does have a kind of a punk rock ethos, but it's not old school punk, it's something new. It's still probably too early to talk about the combat, to be honest, is the short answer, and the long answer.
No, that is the answer. I mean, to be honest, it took a year and change to get to a final looking Dante, so go ahead and triangulate what it might take to get to a final combat, knowing that combat and Dante are basically the end-all be-all in a lot of ways of what makes DMC DMC. So yeah, there's still a lot of work left to do. This is phase 1 of phase 5 to getting this game onto a shelf. We are committed to deepening and broadening the gameplay in ways that take it beyond just being a brawler. And like I said, so much time between now and when we ship, and a lot of exploration and needs to be done. But yeah, we are, broadly speaking, interested in deepening the gameplay experience.